May I please request Shri N. Ravichandran sir to receive the first set. Thank you, sirs. I also request our chief guest, Brigadier M. Nadarajan sir, to address the gathering, please.
Jai Hind. Mr. Shivarasu, District Collector Trichy, Dr. Amal Raj, Commissioner of Police, Shri Ravichandran, distinguished guests, members of the Armed Forces fraternity, NCC cadets and their staff, the youth of Trichy, brothers and sisters, and above all, the family of Major Sharvanan, Mr. Senthil, Dr. Chitra, family members. For those of you, and many of you who do not know who I am Brigadier Natarajan from the Bihar Regiment, and I am here present with my wife Sindhu and my colleague Colonel Koshi from the Army Headquarters, representing the regiment today in this solemn ceremony. 25 years ago, when Gentleman Cadet Mariappan Sarvanan was undergoing training in Officers Training Academy, Chennai, I was posted there in the capacity of an instructor. Our association starts from there. I hope everybody can hear me and follow me. I'm sorry I'm not speaking in Tamil. 1 year later, in May 1995, 2 months after Sarvanan joined his unit, 1st Battalion, the Bihar Regiment, I was still in OTA. And I received a letter from his commanding officer, that is Commanding Officer 1 Bihar, Colonel A.K. Singh, thanking me for motivating Sarvanan to join the Bihar Regiment. And what a privilege it was to receive into the folds of the unit such a fine young man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is May 1995. And how true the CO's words were. This letter I have preserved and is one of my most precious possessions in life. However, at the outset, this is not a very long speech, but I must tell everybody present here that we have gathered to celebrate the gallantry, love for motherland, military leadership, and tactical genius of a soldier who fought, led his men to victory, and died on the icy heights of Jubar. This is a rare example of sheer guts and tenacity, presence of mind, fearlessness, and superior military leadership. We, especially the youth, the NCC cadets present here, must draw inspiration from this. Major Sarvanan, along with his team, was tasked to secure a foothold on a mountain feature called Jubar, where the enemy was reported to be in great strength. On 28th of May 1999 was the first time that a 1st Bihar sniper killed an enemy soldier by the name Sipahi Abdul Piyuf of 5 Northern Light Infantry. And the identification obtained from the body of that Pakistani soldier was the first incontrovertible evidence that Pakistan Army was involved in this misadventure. So that credit also goes to Major Sarvanan and his team. We have heard a lot of stories of gallantry and glory during the Kargil war. This is one such story that I want to relate in a very brief manner. We are talking about heights which are touching 5,000 meters, 4924, 4628. Today in Trichy we are standing not more than 100 meters above mean sea level. We're talking about 5,000 meters above mean sea level where such operations are going on. So on the night of 28th and 29th of May 1999, Saravanan with his team of about 40 men were tasked to capture a foothold because a larger body of troops would have been detected by the enemy and previous attempts had failed. They managed to close in 50 to 100 meters of the enemy post. However, due to heavy enemy fire, the progress was stalled and Saravanan was injured. Also, the attack which started in the night was daylighted and the enemy could now very clearly see in daytime where the One Bihar troops had progressed to. And he was bringing down deadly aimed fire onto our troops. Now when I talk about tactical genius or I talked about military leadership, this is what I'm talking about. The CO, Colonel, now Brigadier O.P. Yadav, retired, ordered the troops to fall back to a safe position because it was drawing heavy fire from the enemy from the present position. And the enemy could clearly see at 50 to 100 meters where our men were. However, Major Saravanan, who was present on the site, who was leading his men, knew that any withdrawal in daylight in such a terrain would incur more casualties than staying there or pressing on the attack. A young major with 4 years of service told his commanding officer that, "Sir, please give me half an hour more to capture this feature." This is not going on within the confines of a comfortable office or on the telephone. It's on a radio set under heavy enemy fire without the support of own artillery because both the adversary and us were eyeball to eyeball almost. And we were devoid the cover of the artillery fire. Saravanan's will prevailed and One Bihar pressed on the attack. Despite being injured, he led the attack and his last deed was to silence an enemy bunker from which there was a machine gun fire coming. Even under heavy enemy fire, even while being injured, unmindful of his safety, look at the professionalism of this young soldier who knew that the turning point in the battle to win the height of the feature of Jubar, this particular bunker, one bunker in which one enemy soldier was firing with one MMG, was holding on the attack. He pressed on, sacrificed his life, and finally lobbed a grenade and silenced that bunker forever. So while we all talk about gallantry and fearlessness, let's also talk about the presence of mind, the sheer professionalism and ability to lead men that we call as military leadership under such trying circumstances. Out of one officer and 40 men, which included a civilian who was his faithful called Abdullah from the Ikhwan militant organization who was always with Saravanan during his tenure in the valley, 6 died and 22 were injured. 6 died, 22 were injured. That is the price that we have to pay in case we have to keep our territorial integrity intact. That is the price we'll have to pay in case we want to retain our freedom. There were other brave hearts in the unit like Colonel KPR Hari, Veer Chakra, whom we lost to cancer last year, and Colonel Revati Bhandari, who is serving in the army headquarters today. They all sing praises of Major Saravanan as one of the finest military leaders that the Bihar Regiment of the Indian Army has produced. Colonel, now Brigadier O.P. Yadav, his foster father, his commanding officer, who was directing the battle from not very far off from where Saravanan was, has said, and I quote, Major Saravanan is the finest military leader that the Bihar regiment has produced. I have never seen in my life who, despite being injured, chose to attack when asked to withdraw. I salute him. We all feel the pain today that Mr. Senthil, Chitra Senthil, and the family members feel that Major Saravanan is not with us. But the legacy that he has left behind, the inspiration that we all draw from him and his act will live on forever. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind and blood-stirring words. I now call upon Srimati Dr. Chitra Senthilkumar, sister of Major Saravanan, to hand over the memento to the guest of honor, please.